Hello, beautiful soul. Samantha here. And this is my weekly Ascension update for June 10th to 16th, 2024. And this week we are working with soul level clarity and advanced purification. So we're moving into this next level of purifying as we get ready to move into another DNA upgrade in August. And we're being supported this week to really dissolve these energy blockages so that we're working with the 10th chakra here that is activating and helping to dissolve these energy blockages and allow a free flow of energy between all levels of our being. And that includes the physical, the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual. Okay. And that way we can experience soul level clarity when everything is balanced more and taken to the next level. So let's take a look at the reading. And I'm going to talk a little bit as well about the sun activity that we've had since the beginning of June. And we had some flares and activity peak at the beginning of June again. So in May, we went high activity, X class flares. We went down to the M class and lower flares. And then we peaked again at the beginning of June. We had more X class. And then last week we have M class again, some very, very strong ones. And there was also geomagnetic storms, so G1, G2 geomagnetic storms. And this really continued to support our rapid healing and upgrade process. So we're shedding density very, very quickly so that we can meet this 888 gateway in August. And there was also a really powerful explosion from the sun on June 8th that had a lot of hard protons. And then the sun sent out a coronal mass ejection, another CME. So a lot of energy again is heading for the Earth and will arrive on June 10th and probably spark more geomagnetic storms, G2 level. And this is all from space weather. So we're in the solar cycle 25, and this is a really active cycle, and it's predicted right now to peak in the middle of 2024, straight through to the end of 2025. And what happens when we get these types of activations and really high solar cycles is we end up having more revolutionary energy and change come through us. And literally, we are in an evolutionary, revolutionary energy phase within ourselves. And this has started in February when we had the first DNA upgrade that I talked about. And now we're moving into the second. And it's really important to understand that the sun gives us the boost, okay, as we move through this, but we make the choice in terms of how we use it, and that's the most important thing. And the more that we use these solar energies to balance ourselves, then the better off we will be. And that includes making healthier choices for ourselves and for the higher good. So conscious choice is the key as we go through these solar cycles. And we really need to have a balance of passionate action and emotional sensitivity. So we're becoming more attuned and more attuned as we go through each of these upgrades and through gateways and through the sun's activity. And the last time we've had really big levels of sun activity were when there were great revolutionary energies happening on the planet. So, for example, we had the French Revolution. Solar activity was very high during the American Revolution, and also in the mid-60s when we also had a great awakening there with the love type of movement that came and breaking of old paradigms. And so this is where we're going to continue to break again another paradigm, which is getting out of this lack scarcity paradigm that we're living in and fear-based paradigm. And these energies are really pushing us to do that and supporting us. Okay, so let's take a look at the reading here. So, as I said, we've got the 10th star chakra, the gold star that we're working with this week, and it's upside down. So, we're going knee deep into this advanced purification, and you may already be feeling it and wanting to cleanse or to lighten your load on some level, to shift things around in your life, whether it's physically, whether it's making healthier choices or exercising, whether it's mentally, maybe wanting to do more meditation and really work with your thoughts and make them more positive. Or the other would be emotionally, so really sitting in the emotions so that you can get the wisdom from it and really attuning to your inner needs. So, and spiritually, you might be finding that you want to take your sense of spirituality up another notch, or explore new levels of spirituality for yourself and what being a spiritual being means for you and bringing that into your life. So, in whatever level you feel you need more balance, that's what we're being asked to do as we move forward through June and bring in new possibilities. And that's that fourth chakra we're working with this month, that magical child, which I put here on the side as a reminder, which is the spiritual archetype. And then we had the lover, which is down here in the right lower corner, is also part of that. It's the earthly archetype, collective archetype for the fourth chakra, and it's upside down. So again, it's in shadow when it's like that, and you'll be working with emotional courage this week. Okay, really leaning into emotional courage so that you can start to move through and break some of these either issues for yourself that you need to take to another level, or things in your life that you need to grab onto and really make change with. So take a look at that, how you can continue to support yourself to do that. And this 10th star chakra is, as I said, where we are going to get more, as it activates, soul level clarity. And this is also where we connect more with divine creativity and with divine oneness. So you'll be bringing more of that into yourself so that you can keep moving forward. And there's also that advanced purification for greater spiritual harmony. So you'll find the more you move into this, there is more ease in life for you. There is more flow. There is more joy. There is more possibility. But we need to move through some of this purifying. So look at where you can literally lighten your load. And as we do, you'll be able to really bring in wise action for yourself and connect with your true soul needs. Okay. And we really bridge from that 10th, then we connect more through the 7th and the 3rd chakra. All right. And this really helps us be clear and confident because we're attuning and really knowing what we need and really discerning. And it's interesting because when you look at this card pull, there is 2 3rd chakra cards and a 7th chakra card. So it's all kind of lining up when you look at this. And you'll be able to have much more courage and confidence as you continue on your journey, okay? As well as more inner harmony and positivity. So that lever, dig into your emotional courage as you continue to release density and move up and raise your frequency, and being prepared for the DNA upgrade in August, okay? Also, because we have the law of attraction this month, the more that you release density and move up into more balance on all levels, the more that the law of attraction can kick in and really bring you what you need, okay, to be supported on your journey, to show you the way, to give you more flow and more ease. So we've got some great plant allies supporting us this week. One of those is tomato, and it's upside down. So yeah, we need a lot of courage and resilience. We've got to dig into that this week. It means we got to really focus on that. And it is about having the courage and resilience to keep going and strengthening that 3rd chakra, which it will continue to be as that 10th chakra is activated. And so that you can move through any challenges and trials much more easily, and just keep trusting that all is going to be okay, even if you're not seeing all the clarity or details that you need yet, but you will. And then we have Ginger, and Ginger says, hey, I am where I need to be and my way forward is clear. So that's a great affirmation for you this week. And this really supports you to make the right choices that will bring you in harmony with your divine purpose. Okay. As you discern more, ginger, again, like ginger root, if you ever have that in tea or in food, it really helps you digest, right? This is like being able to digest your life and really discern what you need, what you keep, what you don't keep. So you can take a look at that as well. And then we have pink mandevilla, and that is in the 7th chakra, and it's about I release compulsions that keep me from my divine identity. And so this is where I said it's a good time to cleanse, to lighten your load. The universe is saying you need to lighten your load as you go forward, okay? And maybe create healthy meal plans, maybe exercise more if it's on a physical level. Main thing is, and that's really important in all of this, with the 7th chakra being part of our reading this week, is to really sit with the impulses around any addictive or coping, okay, behaviors or mechanisms that you have. they will come up more for you to see them and be more in your face. As I said, I said this in my June monthly Ascension update. So if you haven't watched that video, go take a look at it, because all of these readings build on that monthly update. And I said, we can't tuck things away anymore. We can't, eat away our emotions. We can't addict away our fears. And so this is where, or sedate them. So this is where it's coming up more and more for you to take a look at, and you have the opportunity and the leverage from the universe to really work with these and connect with your authentic emotions. So that's the emotional courage we need, and the inner needs that really want your attention. Okay, so it's, we can get busy and push things away and not want to look at things or deal with the emotional part, for example, of our needs. And this month, we really need to do that. Okay. And when you do, then you can honor and accept all parts of yourself and really get to know your divine nature. Okay, that's part of this ascension process. And so also in our reading, with the last plant supporting us is ginger again. A lot of discerning and digesting this week. And this is again about I move forward with spiritual clarity. So we're being nudged and nudged more into our divine purpose and into an ascended sense of consciousness that's coming through. And as the solar activity continues to keep building and be very active, we will keep deepening our spiritual discernment and get that courage and clarity that we need to make the decisions as we go forward. Okay. So overall, your soul wants to expand. When you set Gold Star, then the soul really wants to expand. You're going through an expansion and you're being asked to support this process. Okay, so that's the reading for this week, and we'll see what happens when I pull the reading for next week. But I also wanted to mention my free DNA event. That's an upgrade event that's coming next Tuesday, June 18th at 9 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Those of you that get my newsletter will be notified and sent the details with the link. I'll also be posting it on my Facebook page, and as well, there's a link. You see there's a Zoom link below, and I will also put it in my video as well on for next week. So I hope you'll join me. Many blessings to you. And again, comments below, let me know how things are going for you, how you're feeling and doing with all of this incredible upgrading that we're going through right now, and shifts and expansion of consciousness. It's incredible. It's an incredible time to be alive. So keep lessening the density for yourself in any of the areas that I talked about, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual, how you're going to work with that in order to keep upgrading yourself. And I'm sending you a galaxy of love. I'll see you next week.